Hey, so if you're in the tech world and you're kind of weighing your options for where to go next, you absolutely have to know what's happening up in Canada. Their 2025 immigration reforms are, well, they're a total game changer, and they're creating this really clear, stable path for tech talent. So let's break down exactly what that means for you.
Okay, let's just dive right into the big one, the U.S. H-1B visa. I mean, if you're getting tired of the constant uncertainty, the lotteries, the tightening rules, you are definitely not alone. And it is no accident that Canada's 2025 strategy looks like a direct, strategic answer to all that instability.
So here's our game plan. We're going to cover Canada's open invitation to tech talent. We'll break down the federal and provincial fast tracks. We'll highlight the exact skills they're hunting for, and then we'll stack it all up against the U.S. system so you can see the difference for yourself.
First up, Canada's open invitation. And listen, this isn't just some minor policy tweak. We're talking about a fundamental shift here, one that's designed to make the country the #1 destination for global tech talent.
What's really happening is a very deliberate move away from all the complexity. You know, while some countries are adding more and more hurdles, Canada is doing the opposite. They're actively creating these clear, streamlined pathways to attract the best people. They are literally rolling out the welcome mat.
So how does this whole invitation thing actually work? Well, it all starts with what are called the federal fast tracks. Think of these as the powerful, countrywide programs that form the backbone of the entire immigration system.
At the very heart of all this is the express entry system. The easiest way to think about it is like a big pool of candidates, and everyone is ranked by a score. It's called the Comprehensive Ranking System, or CRS. The higher your score, which is based on things like your age, education, and experience, the better your chances are of getting that invitation to apply for permanent residency.
And here it is, the game-changing update for 2025. Canada is now doing what they call category-based draws that are specifically for STEM occupations. This is huge. It means that if you have the right tech skills, you could get an invitation even if your overall CRS score isn't at the absolute top of the pile. It's like a surgical approach to fill their most critical tech roles.
So you might be asking, how can I improve my rank? Well, there are 4 key ways. First, absolutely crushing your language tests gives you a major boost. Second, getting a Canadian job offer, that adds a massive number of points. Third, any kind of Canadian work or study experience is basically pure gold. And finally, don't forget your spouse or partner's credentials can also add some really valuable points to your profile.
Okay, next up is the Global Talent Stream, or GTS. Now this is the express lane. It's for people who already have a job offer in a high-demand tech field. It's driven by the employer, and it's built for one thing: speed. We're talking work permits processed in as little as 2 to 3 weeks. It's designed to get talent into the Canadian workforce fast.
All right, let's just quickly recap those federal options. You've got the express entry tech draws, which give a huge leg up to STEM profiles. Then there's the super fast global talent stream if you've already landed a specific job offer. And crucially, there are now streamlined permits designed to help H-1B holders in the U.S. make a really smooth transition north of the border.
All right, let's shift gears. We've talked national. Now let's go regional with a provincial power-up. See, beyond the federal system, each province can actually nominate candidates they specifically need, which creates another really powerful path to permanent residency.
And believe me, the provinces are competing for you. British Columbia's tech program is now permanent, offering a clear path in Vancouver's booming tech scene. Alberta is fast-tracking applicants with job offers in things like AI and cybersecurity. And then you have Saskatchewan and Ontario, both with their own dedicated tech streams targeting specific roles like database analysts and web developers. It really pays to check out which province needs your exact skills the most. This whole focus on specific roles brings us to a really critical point: targeting in-demand skills. See, Canada isn't just looking for general tech talent anymore. They're getting very, very specific about the skills they need to fuel their high-growth sectors. I mean, this quote right here says it all. When a country starts labeling a skill as mission-critical, you can bet there's going to be prioritized processing and dedicated pathways. So if your expertise is in cloud computing, you are in an incredibly strong position. Canada is actively looking for you.
So what does this actually mean for you? It's all about aligning your profile in the right way. Here are some of the most sought-after roles with their official National Occupational Classification, or NOC codes. Making sure your experience matches one of these codes is absolutely essential for getting into those targeted draws we've been talking about.
And now for the big showdown. Let's put it all together and really look at the Canada versus US edge. Because for so many tech professionals, this is what the decision really boils down to. The difference is, well, it's pretty stark. On one side, you have the US H-1B system, which feels more and more like a lottery every year, with so much uncertainty and really limited options for spouses. On the other side, Canada's reforms offer a predictable, points-based system with a clear, direct path to permanent residency. And honestly, the ability for dependents to get open work permits, that's a massive, massive advantage for families.
And hey, these opportunities aren't just in one place. Of course, you have the established world-class tech hubs of Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal. But don't sleep on the rapidly growing ecosystems in cities like Calgary, Waterloo, and Ottawa. Each one offers its own unique advantages and a whole range of options.
This quote really captures the entire spirit of these changes. It's a bold statement of intent. Canada isn't just trying to fill jobs, it's actively trying to build the world's top tech workforce. And these 2025 reforms are the very foundation of that ambitious goal.
And all of this leaves us with one big, final question to think about. With its stable pathways, its laser focus on in-demand skills, and its genuinely welcoming stance, is Canada actually positioning itself to become the world's next Silicon Valley? It's definitely something worth considering as you plan your next move.